Hey, it's Medic here. We're halfway through the LEC summer season and things haven't been going that well for the 8-time champions G2. I'm here to diagnose what's been going wrong and give a prognosis for the rest of summer. Will G2 ever reach the heights they did in 2019? Let's find out. G2 are a household name in League of Legends. From claiming 4 consecutive titles immediately after joining the league to taking Europe to its first ever MSI title, they dominate.
This is what peak League of Legends looks like, and it comes from Europe, a world record.
And coming into 2021, they made a roster move destined to join the 5 best players in Europe into one unstoppable squad.
After 8 years of extraordinary success, Rekkles has left behind Fnatic to join G2 Esports in hopes of building the best team in Europe.
G2 are the greatest team we have ever produced in Europe.
Rekkles joining G2 was a death knell for everyone else, a super team the caliber of which Europe had never seen. But in spring 2021, that team was brought to its knees as first Mad and then Rogue defeated the would-be kings. Now in summer, G2 are sitting in the middle of the pack, struggling to find the dominance that they once possessed. So what's gone wrong? In my eyes, a lot of the issue comes down to the power of their mid lane. In 2019, Jankos set up Caps for success. In 2021, that hasn't happened. It would be easy to say that Caps is underperforming, but it's more than that. Jankos is actively spending less time around mid and more time around bottom lane, leaving Caps on an island. The one time that Jankos successfully played around Caps in the early game was in the very first game of the season against Mad Lions, a game that G2 convincingly won. Alongside that, Caps is being put into more difficult matchups, often having to play melee champions into ranged and thus not being unleashed to have his previous impact. As a consequence, although Caps continues to be a very strong laner, he is not the unstoppable force that he once was. Gone are the days when Caps could 1v9 by outplaying his opponent and then roaming into the side lane. Systemically, you could say that this is a failing. G2 Esports not playing around the player that brought them so much success in years gone by, and even when they do play around Caps, it seems like their macro is still failing. The team, however, looked at it as part of the process. In an interview, Nelson, their new strategic coach, highlighted the fact that he thinks G2 are not on the same page, and in fact, haven't been in the last few years. This lack of coordination became apparent in G2's last game versus Misfits. G2 were in a commanding lead, 10,000 gold ahead and with a mountain soul and an almost insurmountable lead. However, despite their huge lead and what seemed to be a sure thing, G2 fumbled while playing around Elder Drake and suffered a devastating loss to Misfits. My prognosis for G2 is mixed. Currently, they're on life support, and as a team they seem so far off the same page that I'm not even sure they're reading from the same book. However, there are some signs of growth, and perhaps that shows that the process is beginning to work. Currently, G2 sit at 4 and 5, and the real question is, can they find their form in time for playoffs? If you like this video, keep an eye on all the latest esports news with the Jaxon app. I'll be back with more thoughts and opinions in the future, so I'll see you next time.